The Works Barbershop at 525 North Santa Fe in Pueblo, Colorado, specializing in men's and kids' cuts, located prominently in the front office of the Pueblo Works building. Come let Master Barber Amanda and her staff treat you to an all-inclusive custom cut experience, including beard sculpting, fresh cut, and classic straight razor work. Let the pros at the Works Barbershop hook you up with the works. Everything you need to get you out the door looking your best. The Works Barbershop, the official barber, a two-time Renegade champion, the livest Mex-Plex in the Mexican nation.
That lingerie that I bought for your birthday usually turn me on in the worst way. That little fit that you wear when we role playing. Girl, tonight you ain't gon' need it, that's all I'm saying. Girl, you got a lot of product, cause Papa really love your reaction. The way you do me ain't no good, just ooh wee, girl, it's pure satisfaction. Like a model, won't you show me how you work them shoes? Let me see a Christian losing your birthday suit. She set the mood to play the favorite slow song. Can't live with nothing but her heels on. Ooh, you must've got some new shoes. Okay, let's break 'em in, let's break 'em in. It go down when the red bottoms up with the red bottoms.
What's up with everybody out there? God bless everybody. Listen, today we have a special guest, Dizzy Wonder. It's your boy Jay Wrights, the musical poet. We're here. We're pushing that passion. My brother, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me on the show.
Oh, man. We're honored. We're honored. I'm actually trying to control myself and sitting down in the seat right here. I was listening to your music and stuff like that. I'm just like, I'm just ready to dance and get me some red bottoms myself,
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So, man, tell the people, man, how did you come up with the name? I just love it. It's very catchy. I love the way it's spelled and everything.
To give you a little bit of backstory about that, excuse me, and excuse my voice. I've been at my son's basketball game yesterday, just kind of screaming at his team.
Yes.
But a little backstory about the name. It was actually a group at first. I was Dizzy, and my partner was Q the Southern Wonder.
Right.
Yeah, and then we became Wonder. So I actually just took the name, and what it represents is the beats make you dizzy and the words make you wonder. So it's a little bit of play on words, but it has a lot of meaning. As I am a producer and a writer, this is why we came up with that.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Bro, I just want to, before we get into the music, I want to get to know who is Dizzy, where you're from, what state, what was your upbringing like?
I'm from Richmond, Virginia. I'm a father of four. Shout out to all of my children and my baby mamas. Actually, I have one woman. All of my children with one woman.
Oh wow, beautiful.
Yeah, I'm married to her. I've been married to her for 10 years now. I love her to death. But when it comes down to my upbringing, I've been kind of everywhere, which kind of points into why my style is so a little bit eclectic and different from everyone else's. I have moved from everywhere to North Dakota down to Florida because my father was in the Air Force. Actually, he is now the first Black captain of the Chesterfield Police Department here. So yeah, he's a total trailblazer. I aspire to be just like him. As far as breaking down barriers and trying to break the mold and be something great to the community. So,
yes,
yeah,
yes, definitely. Let me ask you something, because a few years back I was I went to it. We opened the first powwow, Native American powwow, and I know there's one of those universities there. Is there like a university in town or something? Is that like Virginia State?
Don't give me the line. I'm not necessarily sure, but I want to say yes. And I agree with the name as well. But I don't want to. It's something I would probably have to look up, myself.
Right. I actually took a trip up there, and we actually opened up the first Native American powwow at that university.
Virginia State? Okay, it was at Virginia State.
Yes.
Yeah, awesome.
And the people were so sweet. Like, people were so nice and everything like that. I was welcomed, and I didn't even have to pay for a hotel. I was staying with somebody I met, and it was just it was beautiful. It was a beautiful experience.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on, like every state, there's your bad parts, but for the most part, I love my city. My city is the reason why my song, for instance, has been doing so well. As of last year, it's the first time I've ever done it, but I won 2 awards last year because of my city. Best Male R&B, I won for Certified Hip Hop Awards for their magazine, and then I won again for the RVA Awards for Best Male R&B. So it's been really, really awesome year last year, just coming back into it, really, full time, and just looking back at it now, it's just like, wow, it just went by so fast. I never really got a chance to kind of let it, just kind of set in there, but looking back, just talking to you, it's like, man, that was awesome. I can't wait to, see what 2023 brings.
23, definitely. Man, let me tell you something. This year just feels so positive for artists and networking and everything like that. I just feel like something special is going to happen. You receive your awards, and then God is going to bless you with something even bigger.
Correct.
But I'm excited, and I know the people are anticipating. Can we get right into the song? Can we play the video? Can we get right into it?
Absolutely. Well, this is my song. I'm Dizzy Wonder, and this is called Red Bottoms.
Yes. DJ, you ready for the song? Here it is, guys.
That lingerie that I bought for your birthday usually turn me on in the worst way. That little fit that you wear when we role playing. Girl, tonight you ain't gon' need it, that's all I'm saying. Girl, you got a lot of product, cause Papa really love your reaction. The way you do me, good, just ooh wee, girl, it's pure satisfaction. Like a model, won't you show me how you work them shoes? Let me see it, Christian losing your birthday suit. She set the mood to play the favorite slow song. Can't a baby nothing but her heels on. Ooh, must've got some new shoes. Okay, let's break 'em in, It go down when the red bottoms up, with the red bottoms up, down when the red bottoms up, red bottoms up. Ooh, you must've got some new shoes. Okay, let's break 'em in, She got red, she hard to surprise. When I go shopping, I get prices that's hard to disguise. Got a mirror on the ceiling, it's like a fashion show. Giuseppe Zanotti with camel all across the toe. She's got so many shoes. How could I ever lose? I don't mean to be rude, 'cause it don't matter what she choose, I keep her feet up to the moon. She set the mood and played her favorite slow song. Can't a baby nothing but her heels on. Ooh, you must have got some new shoes. Okay, let's break 'em in, let's break 'em in. It goes down when the red bottoms up, with the red bottoms up, down when the red bottoms up, red bottoms up. Ooh, you must have got some new shoes. Okay, let's break 'em in, let's break 'em in, break 'em in.
Awesome.
Beautiful, 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 man. Beautiful. It had, you know, the R&B, the flavor, that video and everything, the music and everything. And I'm listening to, because I'm an artist myself, and I'm just always doing like one thing, and I just had so many things going on. It was just beautiful and well put together. And I'm listening to that, and I'm like, man, I need to find me an engineer to start doing make my songs. Yeah.
Well, you can always come and chill with me. It's no problem. We can get it done.
God bless you, my brother. Thank you so
Absolutely.
much. We're gonna head to a break right now. We're gonna head to a quick commercial. We're gonna get back, man. We're gonna get back into Dizzy Wonder. Here it is, guys. Come on now. Support the brother. Get out there and get that song. Support, support, support.
Yeah.
I've been through it all. Everything under the sun. I ran. Today I no longer run. Watch what you speak. Don't use a negative tongue. Love don't exist. Think positive. Stay young. It's never too late. Keep the faith. God makes no mistake. Hit the bag. Get that cake. Love. Don't hate. Never give up. Don't wait. Please. Don't wait.
I'm stuck in my ways, yeah, that's for sure. You got it.
punching to get to the bag. I'm way up, could never be under you. And I never move like a sucker do. Came out the mud and it wasn't because of you. Look at my stats, I got too many W. I got way too many W. Came out the mud and it wasn't because of you. I'm world.
The countdown, the countdown.
The Works Barbershop at 525 North Santa Fe in Pueblo, Colorado, specializing in men's and kids cuts, located prominently in the front office of the Pueblo Works building. Come let Master Barber Amanda and her staff treat you to an all-inclusive custom cut experience, including beard sculpting, fresh cut, and classic straight razor work. Let the pros at the Works Barbershop hook you up with the works. Everything you need to get you out the door looking your best. The Works Barbershop, the official barber, a two-time Renegade champion, the livest Mex-Plex in the Mexican nation.
Welcome back. It's your boy Jay Rice, the musical poet. We're back with Dizzy Wonder. Mr. Wonder, let me ask you something. Who inspired you? What made you, you could have did anything. What made you get into the music industry? Like you said, your father was he's a police officer, stuff like that. Like, why didn't you take that route
It's crazy. My mom used to sing background for a group called Confunction back in the 70s. Mm-hmm. And ever since, they would just always play music around the house. My dad was a drummer. So I would always just gravitate towards the instruments and the singing. Never really had it in me to be any cop or anything remotely close to it, to be honest with you. But I guess also my very first instrument was a saxophone in the 3rd grade. That's when I started playing. So I was into it really early, just in the music realm, but not in the recording world. I didn't get into the recording world until I actually met with Harold and Gerard Thomas and Harold Lilly. He's in LA right now. Shout out to everybody at the spot right now. Shaquan. Well, yeah, I didn't get into recording until I met those guys and Baby Charles. God rest his soul. But it's still a learning experience for me. If I may, I'm still learning about myself and I'm still learning about music. I feel like if you ever get to a point where you're stopped and you're done, there's no point to even continue. But it never really just dawned on me. It's really a good question that you asked that. I have no real answer as to why I didn't go into the police force or army or anything like that, but I do know that I had a passion for music. I used to listen to Garth Brooks, and Boys to Men and ABC. Do you remember those groups? BBD, all of these groups back then. Another Bad Creation. Wow. And I used to want to be like those guys. What I saw on TV. I wanted to sing like those guys, but it never really got to a point with recording until my later years. But just being a musician, that came honest early, really early in school.
Well, I hate to get off this topic and subject, but I'm loving that hat.
Hey man, I got a lot of these.
I want to see the full hat. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's a fire hat, brother.
Bruno Capello, shout out to Bruno.
That's a fire hat. I'm looking at him like, man, that hat is fire.
Yeah, I have just about every single color. Shout out to Bruno Capello. Shout out to Jason for showing me the way with these guys. Send me some more. I need some more Brunos.
Yeah, that hat is fire. I'm looking at him like, man, what? I couldn't see the back of it, anything like that, but that's a very nice hat.
Thank you, brother. This is my thing. I've pretty much claimed it. This is my look, So
right.
Every time you see me, I'll probably have one of these hats on,
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Definitely. It's
gotta get you one. I gotta get you one now that you said.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I gotta step my game up. Yeah, I gotta step my game up. Yeah, definitely. Being in the industry, you hear a lot of stuff like that. But from your experience, have you ever experienced anything that really like disappointed you, turned you off?
I mean, my biggest thing about anything remotely close to that is it's just know your worth. And you'll never be disappointed. You can't expect grape juice out of a turnip, and that's the only thing about it. A lot of people, they want answers from people that can't give it to them, or they want things done from people that can't accommodate it. So it's like you have to do the necessary research for yourself. It comes down to any business. It doesn't matter if it's just correct, true to thyself. It doesn't necessarily matter to, what the business is. As long as you stay true to yourself, I think that it'll alleviate a lot of the disappointment, a lot of the heartbreak per se. Yes, I have been heartbroken before. Yes, I have been lied to. But it's only made me stronger. It's only made me look at myself in the mirror versus pointing the finger at someone. So again, do the research, read, especially regardless of what the business is. If you want to be successful in that business, learn about it. Learn about from people that have made the mistakes before you, so that you can actually learn from them. But I can't say that as of right now that I'm being disappointed by people. I've learned, even with last year, I've learned a lot from last year. And I'm glad that I went through it. It wasn't necessarily a thing that it was just like, oh, that happened to me, I'll never do this again. It was more like, what, I learned from that mistake, and I'll share my downfalls with you all so that you won't have to make those mistakes again. Yes. And I think that that's important also as well in this music industry, being a pioneer and actually bringing up the next one up under you, showing them the ropes, being a real advocate. So it's like, I don't really have anything to be disappointed about or have any ill will feelings or malicious thoughts or facetious thoughts, anything remotely close to that. I'm just, spreading love as much as I possibly can. And if I don't know it, I will find someone that does, or I'll find a book that has the answer, But yeah, that's it in a nutshell.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Someone just said those mistakes fuel you to do better.
Correct. Correct. It does. As a father, it kind of comes, it's the learning curve, Like I said, I'm a father of 4. So, I got it honestly early, before the business, I have to teach someone, how to care for themselves, how to love themselves before we sit there and put all of this care and love into someone else, how to clothe yourself, how to take care of yourself, So when all of those things come into play, it's nothing matters. Nothing else matters. You know what I mean? So, when you put yourself in that box, that's when it really starts to resonate and it really starts to come to fruition. I think people will take their time when, next time when it comes about, they'll take their time to learn, like I said, and research what they're doing. I'd hate to waste time and money on things that I keep getting the same results on.
We're going to hit a commercial break right now because you just stimulated my mind, my brother. Very intelligent, gifted. All right, we're going to hit a commercial break. Man, wow, you got me thinking.
Join me every Saturday for Youth Talk with your host, Chins. That's me. As we talk about what kids like to talk about. Join me every Saturday on the Focus TV 1 network, sponsored by Focus Media, focusing on the youth.
Man, 2022 is coming to an end. Going into 2023. What's the business? Healthy lifestyle, fitness, healthy lifestyle, fitness. Get fit the right way, mind, body, and soul. Get fit the right way, mind, body, and soul. Get fit the right way, mind, body, and soul. Get fit the right way, mind, body, and soul. Healthy lifestyle, fitness. Healthy lifestyle, fitness. Get fit the right way, mind, body, and soul. Get fit the right way, mind, body, and soul. Get fit the right way, mind, body, and soul. Get fit the right way, mind, body, and soul. Yeah, that's right. Healthy lifestyle fitness. Get fit the right way, mind, body, and soul. 2023 and beyond. Let's go.
We're back with the review show. Dizzy Wonder. What would you consider your favorite song that you created?
That I created.
That you created.
Something that's unreleased, I can honestly say. I mean, I have 2 released songs right now, but you know what's crazy? I take that back. My favorite song that I've created, I wrote an album with a partner of mine named Clef Majors for this young lady. Her name is Drea Q. And I wrote this song called Gun, which, is abbreviated, and it stands for Girl Understands Nothing. I would check that out if I were you guys. Go look for Drea Q and look for the song Gun. And you'll understand why I said it. I like that. I think it's my favorite song. It's the way that I use the analogies and kind of personified some things. You should take a listen to that. Yeah. That's my favorite song.
Definitely.
And I've written a lot of songs, but kind of just stands out to me. I think that I did my best work on her project.
So have you been doing showcases and stuff like that?
No showcases, just shows. Actually, I've been kind of taking a small break. I just had surgery. A lot of people that know me know that I got back into the music game full time because I found out that I have a disease called UC, and I've been dealing with that. But for the most part, things are looking up. I'm very happy about the surgery. It went successful, and I'm about to get back on the playing field again. Every week I was doing a show last year. Every week it was something else, But right now we're getting ready to gear up and get ready to go on tour. Actually, once I've dropped the project, so look forward to get back out there and displaying my voice and my talents for the world to see.
Yes, bro. I'm gonna be praying for you and stuff like that. With this what you just said and stuff like that. people don't realize, you know, in being in the music industry, it's not easy. You know, people always like, yo, you're still doing it, man. You didn't make it yet and stuff like that. They don't understand how it's just very narrow to get through that door and stuff like that. And would you agree?
I do. I mean, but now with things changing the way it is, it's not. And the reason why I say that is because today's music isn't dictated by the listener. It's dictated by how many people are posting it on social media. It's dictated by how many people are showing up at the shows, you know, how much work you're putting in. So it doesn't matter if there's like the majors are becoming obsolete to a degree, you know, like the working man is winning right now. You know, the person that's saying, you know what, I'm gonna get up and go do it. That's the person that's gonna win, you know. So I say stay tenacious regardless of what it is. I don't care if you have a show called The Review, or if you build chairs, or if you cut hair, you know, stay at it, stay diligent, stay down, don't give up, and just be tenacious, man, because there's someone else that's going to do it. That's the whole thing about it. If you're not doing it, there's someone else that's already doing it, and they're going to do it till they can't do it anymore. And that's where I'm at. I made my mind up now. Even when I found out about my condition, I decided that, you know, nothing was going to hold me back from doing a show. You know, it was one time I couldn't even walk, and I still made it to the show and showed up and sung my heart out, you know. But stay tenacious, guys. It's not time to lose. And if you think so, then you already lost.
Man, I had a couple of questions, but you just summed it all up. You summed it all up, and advice and everything like that, man. You hit it right on the head, man. Yeah,
I just want to, you know, spread love. Like I said, this is what this is about. You know, I could care less if I made it tomorrow. In my children's eyes, I've made it. You know, I'm daddy, and I love being that. But you know, to anybody that I can, you know, guide or tell them, you know, hey, you know, you want to do something with this, you want to actually make it, then just strive harder than the next person, outwork the next person, you know. And that's all it is to it. And if you can't beat them, join them. That's the other part about it. You know, being by yourself is one thing, but having a team is another thing. And I swear, if you have a team of people that care and really want it, they're all adamant about the same goals, man, you're going to win. It's just inevitable, you know. So stay tenacious, you know. That's all I can say.
Well, there it is, guys. Dizzy Wonder. If you want to say some shout outs, let the people know where to find you, man. It was really, really an honor, man, and very stimulating conversing with you and just going back and forth. I'm going to be supporting all your music, brother.
Same here, man. I really appreciate you having me on a review show. Shout out to my man, Teflon Taylor. Shout out to everybody that's watching this beautiful review show. Shout out to you, Jay Rice. Like, shout out to you know, Jason and Noah O. Shout out to Clef Majors. Shout out to Gerard Thomas and Harold Lilly. Mad Skills for having Mad Skills Day. Shout out to Star Lynch, you know, Big Star. Shout out to everybody in the industry. Shout out to everybody that's not in the industry. Shout out to Jehovah God. Shout out to my family.
My brother, an honor. You're going to make me want to cry. God bless you.
Absolutely, man. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. All right, guys, that wraps it up for the review show. Support my brother, Dizzy Wonder. God bless you.
That lingerie that I bought for your birthday usually turn me on in the worst way. That little fit that you wear when we role playing. Girl, tonight you ain't gon' need it, that's all I'm saying. Girl, you got a lot of product, cause Papa really love your reaction. The way you do me ain't no good, just ooh wee, girl, it's pure satisfaction. Like a model, won't you show me how you work them shoes? Let me see a Christian lose in your birthday suit. She set the mood to play the favorite slow song. Can't it baby nothing but a heels on. Ooh, you must've got some new shoes. Okay, let's break 'em in, let's break 'em in. It go down when the bottom's up. With the that lingerie that I bought for your birthday usually turn me on in the worst way. That little fit that you wear when we role playing. Girl, tonight you ain't gon' need it, that's all I'm saying. Girl, you got a lot of product, cause Papa really love your reaction. The way you do me ain't no good, just ooh wee, girl, it's pure satisfaction. Like a model, won't you show me how you work them shoes? Let me see a Christian lose in your birthday suit. She set the mood to play the favorite slow song. Can't it baby nothing but a heels on. Ooh, you must've got some new shoes. Okay, let's break 'em in, let's break 'em in. It go down when the